Welcome back to West Texas View.
Welcome back to the West Texas View. As I promised you before the break, I'm going to introduce you to one of the fathers that helps with Girl Scouts in a lot of different ways. We always think of the Girl Scout leader being a mother, but if it wasn't for the whole family being involved, the Girl Scout really wouldn't get as much of a great experience as she does. And Corey and Larry Riddle are here. Larry is not only the father of Corey, but he is also the father of two other Girl Scouts,
Yes,
right?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And Larry has helped in a lot of ways, and I wanted us to talk about some of those ways. Larry, particularly, what do you do in helping to serve Girl Scouts?
Basically, I do anything the Girl Scout leaders tell me to do.
That's a good
which
answer.
is my wife and, of course, Beth. We've been on several outings together, several camping trips together, cooking for the campers. Not only for them, we do family. There was a family trip. We involved a few different families. And there's a Poppin' Princess program that the father and the daughter get to go to. And then the father-daughter dance, which was mentioned earlier. That's done every year. I've been doing it for about 11 years. I've only missed one or two because of work, but I try to make them all. With not only with her, but the older girl that we have as well. Just to do anything I can to help out. And it's basically all about the girl. It's not about the parent at all. It's just to get them, build up their skills and build up their confidence as a girl.
And you have seen it work in your family.
Oh yeah, our oldest one is, she's very confident now. It's amazing to see
And
the
the
growth.
confidence and competence is your whole purpose in raising your daughters.
And I hope that she is, I'm very confident that she'll be a very, very, very strong woman.
And successful woman. Corey, what do you think about having your dad and mom involved in your Girl Scout program? It's wonderful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, talk about the father-daughter dance. Do you dress up and it's just like going on a date with your dad, huh?
Yeah, pretty much.
And you're involved in camping, and so your dad's the cook. Well, what would you like to say about your Girl Scout experience?
It's pretty fun and exciting.
And you've been in it, you're a cadet scout now, but you've been in it since you were a kindergartner. And tell us some of the things, Larry, that you have seen Corey as she has grown up and your other two have grown up. Tell us how they started out and then where they are now.
Well, whenever you go to camp, you have these trails you get to hike. And you get to first and second pool, and then you make your way up to lava beds, which is the highest one that you can go on, and it's the more challenging one. You know, the first time we only went to first pool, and you know, because of the size of the girl and their capabilities of climbing the rocks and everything, and ending up falling in the water, you know, and then, you know, the fun things like that. You get to see them experience every aspect of camping, you know, as far as doing the tents and as far as doing the little coffee can cookers that we do. We make the little sterno deals you do on the chafing dishes. You put the coffee can over it and you fry bacon on it and you fry your toast on it and everything.
Eggs.
And your eggs on it. And you get to see them do a whole bunch of things that you wouldn't get a chance to see them do otherwise.
And your wife and Beth mentioned earlier that Juliette Lowe, who is the Girl Scout founder, wanted girls to have all kinds of skills, the traditional skills as well as being able to do anything they wanted to do. And so you're learning everything. You're learning how to run a household. You're learning how to run a career. You're learning how to be a good leader in a lot of different ways.
Yes, ma'am.
But tell us from a dad's standpoint, do you sometimes get teased when you go around with a Girl Scout t-shirt?
The Girl Scout t-shirts usually have pink and everything, and I just don't wear pink a whole lot. But I'm there for them anytime they need me, out on the side of the road selling cookies or whatever the situation calls for. But yeah, it gets a little funny. Oh, you're a Girl Scout? Well, yeah, and Dad's out there, and you know, it's it's a great way to get
You want
your
to make
kids.
something of it.
Yeah, yeah, I did. Three awesome girls, but the way a dad can get a little bit more involved with their daughters is they may not have the things that I have, you know, through going through the Girl Scouts with them, you know, like the bonding with them and doing the father-daughter dance. It's just a fun way to just get out there with your daughter and do something.
And one of the things that we always say is you may not be involved in scouting now, but you should be. And so if you don't know of a troop, or if you don't know a way to volunteer, if your daughter is in scouting but you don't know how to say, I'm here to volunteer, you just need to contact your Girl Scout leader and
Yes, ma'am.
say, what do you need me to help with?
Up at the council next, they will surely put you to work.
But the camping is, of course, one of the things that Juliette Lowe had to fight for. And we have got wonderful, wonderful camps in in Texas. And if somebody hasn't been to any of our camps, I know we in this area go to Camp Minor Peak.
Yes, ma'am.
And it's just an awesome facility.
It is.
And people need to know what facilities are out here.
It's had a lot of updates, and it's very well maintained. It has a great dining facility, great craft center, and the trails are just awesome to go on.
Tell me where you sleep when you go to camp. Do you still sleep in tents, or do you sleep in barracks?
We sleep in cabins.
In cabins. And so each little group of girls has a cabin, and you have to take care of your own cleaning and make sure everything. Well, do you still have outdoor toilets, or do you have indoor toilets?
Well, some of them are indoor and some of them are in a rock, like a little cool rock.
Well, I can remember when we had to sleep in tents, and that was not my cup of tea, but it really taught me something. And I also can remember the time that we never had indoor toilets, and we always had to find a rock. But it's been such a fun experience for me to remember. And then as I grew up and watched my daughter come through, and her dad was very involved also. But I also remember her working on her badges, and they've completely updated all the badges now. And you're working on things that we didn't even do. You've got your technology bag and your media badge and things like that we didn't have when my daughter was younger. Tell me, are you going to be work on your Gold Award?
Yes, ma'am.
Ah, good. What would you tell all of the girls? We're almost through with the program today. Tell me what you tell all the girls about whether they should join Girl Scouts or not.
I think they should join Girl Scouts because it's a fun experience, and
they should get their parents involved.
Yeah.
Do
Yes, ma'am.
you have any closing words to say?
No.
It was worthwhile.
Yes, it was.
This has been a wonderful time for me to visit with these Girl Scouts, and we're going to bring you another program next Sunday about the Girl Scouts, and we're going to have some more young Girl Scouts who are learning every day from their experience in scouting. We'll see you next week with another program. Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for joining us for News West 9's West Texas View with Johnny Lou Avery. This has been a public affairs presentation of KWAB-TV and KWES-TV.